Hi, this is Therasip, and we're here to introduce our newest product, which is LaryngeLIFT. LaryngeLIFT is the newest design in treating swallowing through voice exercise. There are three elements to the use of LaryngeLIFT. The first is semi-occluded vocal tract exercise combined with effortful pitch glides and progressive resistance exercise principles. The first element, semi-occluded vocal tract therapy, is also referred to as flow-resistant tube therapy and voicing through straws. SOVT has been around for a number of years and has been used with voice therapy as well as by vocal trainers, and there's considerable research available. The second element involved in LaryngeLIFT is the effortful pitch glide. Logeman first described effortful pitch glide in 1997. It was described as an exercise for laryngeal elevation because of its presumed effect of lifting the larynx comparable to the swallow. This research showed that effortful pitch glides target several muscle functions relevant to swallowing, including laryngeal elevation, anterior hyoid excursion, and especially the long pharyngeal muscles that elevate the larynx and shorten the pharynx in swallow. The third component to the use of a LaryngeLIFT is progressive resistance exercise. There's a growing body of research on the use of resistance exercise in swallowing treatment. Progressive resistance exercise simply says that exercises have to increase in difficulty as the muscles improve. It's often seen with other techniques in exercise, such as use of bands, use of free weights, or use of weight machines. LaryngeLIFT, however, accomplishes this through the use of holes in a tube, which can be used to increase the resistance or decrease the resistance while phonating into it. To achieve gains from an exercise, you must find a way to make it more difficult so that the patient reaches overload, and this can be done in 4 waves. The first way to ensure that a patient reaches overload is frequency. This means that you increase the number of exercise sessions with the device, or you increase the number of exercises actually performed in each set. A second way to obtain overload is through intensity. This means increasing the difficulty of the exercise. With the LaryngeLIFT, that means blocking more of the holes in the tube. Overload can also be increased by adjusting time. This means that increasing the number of times that the exercises are performed. And the last way to reach overload is through the type of exercise, perhaps adding other exercises that do the same type of strengthening, such as the sitar ball, or the use of the Mendelssohn, or the tongue hold. So the LaryngeLIFT strengthens the elevation of the larynx for swallowing, utilizing flow resistance tube, an effortful pitch glide, and progressive resistance exercises. The amount of resistance is adjusted by opening the holes or closing the holes on the LaryngeLIFT. The LaryngeLIFT comes with the device, of course, an exercise card that you can chart and prescribe with, a brochure for instructions, a cleaning brush, and a lanyard. The beauty of the LaryngeLIFT is its simplicity. It takes no further clinician training. The patient's able to understand it, and it's affordable. We think you'll find that LaryngeLIFT is an important addition to any swallowing rehabilitation arsenal. TheraSip welcomes LaryngeLIFT to our family of clinician-developed, research-supported products for swallowing and voice rehabilitation.